Thanksgiving
I restarted it.
this year in 2020.
Hey guys, this is Nate, which is me. That is Nathan. And that was cringy.
It's gonna be cringy.
Okay. It's gonna be cringy the first episode. But we'll get used to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Once we do more of this stuff, we'll get used to it. Okay, so we head into our first segment.
Yes.
Okay. Cue the music.
Gonna be doing for Thanksgiving.
I am gonna be doing for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be spending time with my family. The basic term.
Yes.
I'm gonna be spending time at my
Family.
house and eating turkey. How about you?
I'm gonna be going to Big Bear.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Family?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't go to Big Bear by myself.
No, I thought you were gonna go with like some like other relative.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving.
Okay, this is actually a question. Do you actually like the Thanksgiving food?
Some of it, I like cranberry sauce and like the stuffing.
Some people might agree with me. I don't really like the Thanksgiving dinner part of it.
Really?
No, it some of the food tastes weird. Like the what's it called one, like with the not mushrooms marshmallows. The marshmallow like
Oh, the yams?
yeah, yams. That's what I was thinking. Like
Well,
I
I mean,
just no.
if you don't like it, then why do you eat it?
You get what I'm saying with this.
It's sweet potatoes and marshmallows.
Yeah, some things shouldn't be combined.
If you don't like it, then don't eat it.
Yeah, I'm forced to eat it though.
Tell your parents you don't want to eat it. Or
Who said it was my parents telling me? I'm joking, it was my
just
parents.
anyone. Tell your next door neighbor that you don't want to eat it. Go over to your next door neighbor, go like, I don't feel like eating yams this year, and then walk away.
That's honestly, I might do that. I'm joking. I don't have the confidence to do that.
Yeah, no, don't.
Yeah, I'll blame Nathan if I do that. What else can you?
Editing is everyone, kids.
Yeah, editing is life because mistakes were made, but we can't tell that mistakes were made because they're edited so good.
Yep.
I'm just complimenting myself.
You have a paper you need to write? Edit. You have a pimple on your head? Edit your face.
You have an essay to type? Go to essaytyper.com. Just kidding.
Yep. Do a auto write.
Auto write.
That'd be so stupid if that actually became real.
I think somebody has done that though.
It probably has. Now we're getting off topic.
Yeah, it's fine though. Let's go back to the Thanksgiving stuff.
Yeah.
What do you do on Thanksgiving normally before the pandemic? What would you do normally for Thanksgiving?
Normally during Thanksgiving, I would just come together with like all my relatives, I guess. Which I mean, on my dad's side, it's huge because he has a lot of siblings.
Oh.
And his siblings has a lot of kids.
Oh.
So it's like,
it's like
my cousins on my dad's side are all like 18 or older, so
that seems more fun.
Or like adults.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Aren't you the youngest or something?
Youngest what?
Child from your dad's side?
No, actually I'm the oldest on my dad's side. Oldest son.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was like trying to figure say. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But going back to Thanksgiving, what I would do, we as a family, we decide because my mom and my dad, like my mom's mom, otherwise known as grandma, they well, not my mom, my dad's mom would they like to host the dinner, and from my mom's siblings, because there's two others, they like to host the talk about like organize it. I need to cut that out. That made no sense.
But you're not gonna cut out
Yeah,
all the weird math stuff and
yeah, okay, whatever. So they so as a family we decide who's hosting the dinner, who's bringing the food, like that stuff, like as a normal family would do it. Our family hosts the dinner at our house normally. I'm not sure how we're doing it this year because COVID, because my uncle is he is a like he works in surgery and he's exposed to COVID, but like he's in the area of COVID people. He has to wear a mask, and we're not sure if we all have to wear a mask or not. And some of my relatives wouldn't really want to wear masks at a dinner.
yeah, I mean,
And plus, we're gonna have to sanitize like crazy.
Who would want to eat through mask? You know, yeah.
The people that at what's it called? Five 5-minute crafts.
There you go. Yeah,
I was thinking 5-second crafts, but like
have you seen those masks with zippers on it?
Yeah, those are weird.
Who in the world was like, oh yeah, instead of having a mask that protects you from the outside, we're just gonna be able to open up the mask.
The thing is, that's not even,
no one's protected.
That thing is not really even that safe either, because the zipper has like little little gaps in it too, like in the zipper, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that I wouldn't really think that would be safe. Yeah. Should we move on to segment 2?
Sure.
What the podcast is going to be about. Cue the music. We have to wait a 3 second. Okay. For the podcast, we're going to be talking about personal stories. We're going to talk about like basically discuss how would you describe it, Nathan?
I already lost track of what we were doing.
We're
talking about stories. About what?
It's personal stories. Like it's like basically we talk about topics like ranging from Thanksgiving to
our random story section.
Yeah, random story section.
Okay.
That's what we're calling it.
Yes. From now on, that's what we're going to call it.
I wish I can put that as a custom genre, but I have to put it as stories, or not stories. Whatever I said earlier. My brain remembered.
I see.
Yeah, for personal stories, we're basically just going to be talking about topics ranging from like school topics to holidays, just stuff like that. Literally anything we can talk about.
Yeah, random stuff.
Just random stuff. We can talk about games, society, stupid stuff, entertainment.
Yeah, for now we're not going to get into anything that could cause like dispute.
Yeah.
Because
we don't mean if we do like say anything that like offends people, we don't mean it. We're not trying to offend anybody.
From now on, we're probably going to put warnings at the beginning of.
Yeah, that's why. Okay, for the podcast, that's why I have to put explicit. If we like during the editing process, I found out saying, "Oh, this might be taken a different way," I would have to put that as explicit because
you might want me to do that because.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
I can,
I'll let you determine if we need to do it, but this just the simplest stuff can be taken the wrong way.
Yeah, and I think most people would know that.
Yeah. You think, you'd hope.
Yeah, I mean, there are some people who just are stupid.
Just like to go out of their way just to
Or-
make a big deal out of something that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, like that whole Karen thing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's very rude to a lot of people named
Yeah.
Karen.
It is. It's stereotyping.
Yeah, because I mean, you can't say, like, you're a very Nathan. Like,
I'm offended. I have to
whoa!
put this as explicit now.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, no. You can't just like label something as something else.
Yeah. Also, guys, our podcast will be available on Apple Music, Spotify, and a few other non-major platforms. Yes, Nathan, I'm promoting the podcast.
Why?
What do you mean why? We have to promote, or else nobody's going to listen to it.
All right. Well,
our podcast is available on the major platforms known as SoundCloud, Spotify, and Apple Music. And yes, it is on SoundCloud, which is fine.
We're also going to be using YouTube.
Yeah, we're also on YouTube. I haven't figured out why we can't search ourselves up yet, but I will figure that out soon.
We don't have enough followers.
It doesn't matter about followers. I can search up my own channel, which I'm not going to plug right now, but I can search it up, and I don't have any followers. I think we have to have an actual video up. Like, so once this podcast goes live, we probably should be we hopefully will be able to search ourselves. If we don't, I'll probably look at the feedback and try to figure out why. Also, we're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Make sure to follow and check us out on that stuff for updates.
I just realized the camera was tilted.
Yeah, that's how I was at the end of this. I was supposed to say, Nathan, your entire head was like cut off.
Cut off, yeah.
It's like during school, like you see those people. There's like this. There's like just this. It's literally just this. That's I think. The answer to the question is A.
I know, right?
I don't know why people do that. I don't understand. Like, you're just gonna get called CEO of Big Head, Forehead.
No, it's the Anti-Forehead Association.
Yeah. Do you think you're ready to go into segment 3, or should we keep talking about this?
Sure, we can go into segment 3.
Okay. This is gonna be a really short podcast.
Next time for our random segments, we might talk about animals and pets.
Sure. Next time. I don't know what we would talk about it, like that stuff. Just a sneak peek. Okay. Cue the music for the next segment. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's a second because we have to do like second breaks. Okay. Superpowers. Dun 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 dun. Insert sound effect.
No, we're not going to actually insert any sound effects. We're just going to say insert sound effects.
You don't know that. I could.
Really?
Really?
Okay.
I do editing.
So, Nate, what superpower would you want and why?
Depends what are my options? What do you think would be my options?
Okay. Let's say teleportation, super speed, and telekinesis.
Telekinesis, just making sure is moving stuff with your mind, right?
Yes.
Teleportation actually sounds interesting. So I can just do, instead of doing /TP.
Oh my god.
So I can just say teleport to Nathan. And I can be there faster than my typing skills.
Oh my gosh. If you had this power, do you think there would be any limitations to it? Like,
I think there'd be like maybe a cooldown because I feel like that would exert a lot of energy.
Yeah, like a cooldown, or you have to actually have seen the place in order to go there.
That actually sounds cool.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna be writing a novel.
Oh my gosh, no.
Clickbait.
No,
Just kidding.
not in a while.
No. I don't. I can't write. I'm kidding.
Well, I mean, I can write, but I don't want to.
I don't do either. Maybe in the future we can have a title of The Telling Teleporting instead of /TP. The Telling of Teleporting.
Yeah.
Series 1 to get that novel pricing for that.
Yep. I think my superpower would be super speed. Because think about it. If you go fast enough, you could go back in time. Have you ever watched The Flash?
Yes, I have watched The Flash. I don't think that's how. I don't think that's how it works. I think you would have to have a limit to how fast you would be able to go. Like,
oh, yeah, of course.
No more than 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, if you could just go like in infinite speed,
that wouldn't make sense.
I feel like instead of just running on Earth, you're just gonna fly straight out into space in a single step,
and you'd kill the entire Earth.
Yeah. I think it would be more like One Punch Man, how you can just like, he can run really fast, although he's not like instantaneous.
For people that don't have context of what One Punch Man is, One Punch Man is an anime show on Hulu that we're not sponsored by, which you totally should be sponsored by.
Sorry, One Punch Man, if you're watching this, we're just talking about it. And Flash.
Yeah. Please sponsor us.
No, not right now. We don't need that.
I'm cutting that out. Okay. So for let me try my thing for superpowers. I'll ask you what for a range of 3 of what superpowers you want. Okay. Okay. First one would be flight. Second one would be portal. Third one would be smartness.
I don't really. You're just that dumb that you can't really come up with smartness.
Yeah. No, like you're the smartest man alive. You're Thomas Edison times 10.
Say smartness instead of intelligence.
I don't care.
That says something.
I don't care. Okay. I just said that because I feel like that'd be a term I would use. Okay, pick your turn. Pick yours.
Okay. I think 1 would be super speed. 2 would be psychokinesis, which is the ability to read someone else's mind. And 3 would be it would be teleportation. Because here's why. Because like if you can use psychokinesis and someone else has been somewhere, like secret or something, you can read their minds to see the place, and you can just teleport there.
Yeah, I guess.
And then for super speed, you can just like do whatever you want in that area.
Yeah, just break laws, break the speed limit.
Yeah, you can just, destroy the entire place that was in their head.
Yeah.
And then teleport back to your house. And then, boom, you just destroyed something.
Here's something stupid I just thought of. Imagine the fastest man alive, not Barry Allen / The Flash, getting a speeding ticket.
Wait.
How would that go down?
I think it would be a Sonic. Sonic would be like, hey, that's against the law. And then run all the way to catch up to Barry Allen. And then give him a speeding ticket by hand. And then Barry Allen
put a sticky note on his head, say, hey, you're going too fast.
Yeah. And then Barry Allen will just stop and then run back.
That's funny.
Yeah, we don't really have that much humor on this channel, so
Yeah, we're kind of brain dead.
humor us.
Yeah, mostly me is brain dead. I am mostly brain dead. There you go. I think I was right twice. I was going to say white.
White? You all white.
This is segment 4.
Segment 4? I thought we were doing 3.
Well, surprise to you.
Oh no. I didn't get this far. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Brain malfunction. Not enough planning. Uh-oh.
Ah! Space! No, you're too stupid for that. Games, video games.
Yes, that's actually a good topic.
Is how about Minecraft?
Minecraft. Greatest game of all time.
Like I said, don't cause disputes.
Don't quote
Because someone
me.
could be like, oh no, Halo's the best game, or something like that.
Never quote me. You'll find out the hard way.
I feel like that should be a quote.
You can quote me on that, but don't quote me on anything else. I just don't. I don't research anything. I never have, and I probably won't ever. Humor.
Yeah,
Ha ha
funny.
ha.
So Nate, what are you building in Minecraft right now?
In Minecraft, I am building a. Well, it's more of a project. In Minecraft, which this is probably not interesting to pretty much half of our audience, but in Minecraft, I'm doing a 10,000 block challenge. Basically, to give you guys a little bit of context, I'm building like buildings, like just mini basic buildings, or I'll do like super complex ones, and I'll like do it for 10,000 blocks, and then I will probably give it to somebody because I don't need that.
Hmm.
What are you working on? I bet it's
Right
redstone
now, I'm
related.
working on that farm that you asked me to do.
Oh yeah, sure. How's that going?
Pretty good. I figured out something very recently. You know that thing that I was telling you about, putting the water source underneath the dirt?
Yeah.
Apparently that doesn't work.
You have to space it out.
No, like it literally doesn't work. Although actually I started a new farm
Mm-hmm.
and it's many times bigger, or it
Oh,
will be many times bigger. Um,
you should just do
so
that for a
the
thousand
the new
blocks.
one is going to be coming from a single water block source.
That is
And it
something you're
will,
gonna have to show me.
yeah, once you see, it'll be very impressive. It
Hmm.
So basically, what you do is you have the water block source,
Yeah.
and you can put it. Normally, you would put it really high up in the air, and then you put the normal like 4 blocks apart from the dirt and from the source in every direction. So create like a 9 by 9 square, and then you have the water running through and across between it,
Yes.
and then you can run those water block sources or those water streams into similar things. So it can just keep going forever until you hit the block limit. And
Interesting.
you can get so much whatever out of it. It can
Literally
get
any
so
type
big.
of crop, you can probably like abuse it to the point.
Yeah. Just one water block source can produce, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd just probably say like A billion wheat?
You have the
Probably
calculator.
more.
You must have that calculator in front of you.
Yes, it's right here. Big brain time.
Yeah. Bruh, if
No,
we
it's
had
just
merch,
like a
that's what
bit.
I would have wanted to be. I wanted to say big brain.
We should make t-shirts,
I could.
right?
I actually probably could.
Big brain t-shirts, and then we can make like a site and just sell them.
The telling, the telling, the telling podcast merch. No, that's too long.
Yeah.
Merch for the telling.
Telling merch.
Telling, yeah, that's way better than I thought of. Big brain.
Telling merch. That's all you need.
That's actually pretty good.
Because you can tell the merch to go somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And then boom, you just told the merch.
I feel like I have a new urge now to make that. But I don't feel like anybody would buy that. Let us know if you would buy that.
Yeah, and then maybe we'll actually.
And then we'll decide. We'll decide. And
Yeah.
guys, make sure to check out our social medias because we will post updates on the podcast. They will be in the description for both, for on all platforms. Apple Music, you can check it out by clicking the information tab. Spotify, you can click it by the information tab, the same. And for YouTube, click it in the description. You can find all of our social medias and you can find updates on the podcast.
Yep. All right.
All right.
Cue outro music.